tomorrow, sit back and enjoy the kiss. And understand me. Just understand me. Just understand me. Yo, just understand me. Yeah. Just understand me. And understand me. Baby, understand for sure. I love you with every piece of my heart and my soul. That's why I love everything about your head to your toes. I don't care, baby. I want everyone to know. Yeah, I want to shout it from a mountain peak. Hey, world, I really love my queen. Yeah, make you sing on me. Understand me, baby. You're all I need. I go hard so you don't have to. Yeah, match my fly, get the bag too. Come on, yeah, you the yin to my yang, like how to be by the moon. Nah, I mean you walk in and light up the room. This God's greatest gift to the earth. I love you more than my favorite herb. Mary Jane, but in the end, no matter what we go through, everything remain the same. Girl, I always love you. I put it on everything. Yeah. And understand me. Just understand me. For real. And understand me. No matter what. And understand me. JLoc, COOLI BOOLI. Yeah, we out of there. Come on. Man, hold up, man. That was Understand Me, JLoc featuring COOLI BOOLI. Man, it's your boy Reckless Talk. Man, we are back. Let me take the shades off for this right here, man. We got exclusive. It's your boy Reckless Talk, episode 84. Kicking it with hip-hop pioneer, my guy JLoc, my guy JLoco, my guy JLoco Mata. Man, let's go. What's going down, my guy?
What's going on, man? Thank you for having me, Jay Reckless. I see you doing your thing, man. I'm very, very grateful for you having me on the show, man.
Man, I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it. Man, before we get started, man, big shout outs to my guy Tony, man. It's his birthday, man. I've been knowing him do about 25 years, man. Big shout outs to Tony, man. I know he listening or watching, man. Before we get started, you got any shout outs you want to give?
Yeah, man. To all of H-Town, man. Let's get that win. It's Strohs, man. It's Strohs.
Hell yeah, show doing their thing. Show definitely doing their thing. Man, big shout outs to all my people, man. Big shout outs to Low Rock Entertainment, Raw Members Urban Outfitters, used to Rocco, PSK 13, Ozzy the DJ, Rich Alexander, man. Big shout outs to everybody, man, for real. Man, you doing your thing over here, man. You 25 plus years in the game, and here we are 25 years later, and you still making hits. Understand Me, featuring Grammy nominated artist COOLI BOOLI. You know what I mean? You still doing it, brother. You still doing it. For me, it was important to have you on here. You know what I mean? Because I'm putting on for all these up and coming artists and everything, man. And unfortunately, a lot of OG artists, you know, in the South or in Texas, man, they don't get that recognition they deserve, man. You know what I mean? You guys paved the way for these artists that's coming up now and that's out now. You know what I mean? So it's an honor to have you here, man. Big shout out to you, my guy, for real, for real.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Like I said, man, I'm very grateful. I'm very blessed. You know, God gave me the opportunity to keep on doing my thing, man. And you know, with the grace of His blessing, I'm blessed, man.
Hell yeah. Man, for everybody don't know, man, tell everybody where you from.
I'm from Houston, born and raised, man. Greens Point and all the north side area.
Hell yeah, man. H-Town, stand up. Man, there's so much great talent coming out of H-Town nowadays, man. And I think you're the perfect person, man. I've been wanting to have a conversation about hip hop, man, from where it started in the 80s to what it turned to, it evolved into the 90s, and then, in my opinion, it kind of started going downhill in the 2000s. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's unfortunate in the early 2000s, there were so many hot artists in Houston or in Texas in general that really wasn't getting that radio play. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Like, I didn't hear about Screw and Chop until 2002. I was 14, 15 years old. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so it didn't get that recognition and that love it should have got up north. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. It was a crazy thing when Screw came out. I remember, man, I actually happened to be able to be a part of that growing up. You had the very first time Screw dropped some stuff. You had to live like in the South Side or A-Leaf. I was living at A-Leaf at the time, and that was the only place you can get cop Screw tapes and listen to Screw. You know what I'm saying? And I used to take it to all my partners in the North Side in Greenville, where I'm from, and they'd be banging it. They didn't even know. They didn't even know what it was until I brought it to them, and then they
Yeah.
took off, man. Screw took off big time, man.
Yeah, I definitely fuck with it, man. I definitely dig it, man, for real. Um, Man, how did you get started into music, man? And how old were you?
I can say the very first time I picked up a microphone, man, was probably 1987, man. I was going to school in Trinity Gardens called J.C. McDade. They had me. They were doing tryouts for. I don't know if you remember that old Christmas song, Christmas and Hollis, would run.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually wanted to play DMC. Yeah, the very first time I picked up, we did that show and turned it out, man. The school,
That's what's up.
and the very first time I picked up the mic, and ever since then, I knew what I wanted to do, man.
Hell yeah. So basically, from young, you knew. So basically, once you picked that mic up, whatever, you know what I mean. So basically, that was a school thing. At what age did you realize, you know what, like, I know I'm good, but I actually have a gift and a talent. You know what I mean? And this is what I want to do with my life.
It didn't hit me hard until 1996. I actually got incarcerated for some dumb shit that when you're young, you're doing stupid shit. I got incarcerated, and then it just took me on a path where I had to open up my eyes and started thinking about what I wanted to do if I got out from doing the shit I did. Uh,
Yeah.
fortunately I was able to only do a small amount of time. Was They were trying to give me a large amount of time, like 65 years. They were trying to give me. I actually wound up doing a little bit way less than that. Come on out, and I started just writing poems, man, and trying to do something with my life. And then I came out, started rapping, man, and I picked up. I tell you what, I got out like in '98. I had a number one hit song a year later, man, on the radio on 97.9 The Box. We had another radio station down here. I don't know if you were familiar with it back in the days, called 100.7 The House Party. Man, I had two number ones just got out. You know what I'm saying? And
That's what's up.
yeah, yeah. So
Is
right,
is that the one? Is that the one featuring SPM?
well, now the one we had was called "Give It to Me." Uh,
Okay.
Name of the song was called "Give It to Me." It was an album we dropped called "Rags to Riches." It was JLoc and Lil Russ. But it was a number one hit. It was on. We were like the first. I could say we were like the first Hispanics to get on 97.9 The Box with that song, and of course South Park Mexican was doing his thing too. But we were doing the same thing at the same time. You know what I mean? Big ups to Dope House. They did a lot of good things for us as well. We was on tour a bunch. But yeah, right then and there, man. I mean, I said this is it. This is what I love to do, and especially doing it here in my own backyard. It was like, man, people were giving us all the love, and right
Yeah.
there, man, I was like, yeah, I'm hooked. It was like a drug. It's like a drug, man. It's like a
Yeah.
drug.
You just said, man, like, being in your own backyard, being in Houston, getting the love from that city, man. I just had a conversation with an artist a few weeks ago on the show. Why do you think it's different now from back in the day where your city's showing you love, but nowadays a lot of artists got to leave their city to it's like to prove themselves to their city. You know what I mean? It's like you from Houston, but you gotta go get love in Dallas first for Houston to show you love. Why do you think it's like that now? It's like a culture change.
It really ain't. And honestly, man, I say it like this, man. If you can please, Houston, Texas is so diverse, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got folks that move here from Cali. You got folks
Mm-hmm.
here from New York. You got folks that move here from everywhere. If you can please, if you can please Houston, because Houston is very big. If you can please Houston, you can please everybody, bro.
Yeah.
That's real talk.
I can dig it. Let's get to the comments real quick. We got my boy Tony in the comments. Yo, happy birthday, Tony, man. Mad love to you, man. Big ups, man. And man, you got home from prison yourself, man. Stay home, man. You got a boy to take care of, bro. For real. Let's stop with the fuckery. I'm keeping it 100. And he said free
Yeah.
SPM. Let's see. Um, let's talk about support from your parents. You know, you being of a Latino background, man. The daddies didn't play that, man. They want you out there working. Providing. So how was the support system from your family?
Honestly, man, I come up. We grew up in the ghetto, bro. Like my pops wasn't around. My pops actually, we parted ways with my pops when shit. I must have been about 7, 8. So I had my mother. My mother, she supported us. She supported me a whole lot, man. And she was just happy that I wasn't doing that thug shit no more. You know,
Yeah,
if that kept me off the streets, you know what I'm saying? She was there for me. She was like, yeah, I'd rather you do that than be out there selling that stuff you selling. You know what I mean?
yeah, facts, big time facts. Yo, we got Dion Garcia in the building, man. A1 Music Empire, they in here. What's going down, my guy? But who would you say has been your biggest supporter from day one
My
throughout this long journey?
I would say now be my lady, man, because she's the one who's like my biggest fan. She think I'm Pac or something, man. I'm like, come on now, my music it's good, but it ain't that good, baby. Come on now.
That's what's up, man. Yo, big shout outs to everybody watching, man. We are live on YouTube, YouTube Music, and Facebook. Man, if you watching on YouTube, man, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. If you watching on Facebook, man, go ahead and share. Let's blow this episode up. Yeah, it's definitely important to have that support system, man, for real. Man, you been in the game for a long time, man. Let's talk about Texas Ballers, man. Do What You Want back in 2000, one of your first albums, man. Let's talk about that.
Oh man, that album right there was the breakthrough, man. We put out an album. We was putting out compilations back then called Texas Ballers. And shout out to my boy Two Tone, Unified Records, man. I mean, he's the one who actually put me on the Texas Ballers thing. And then next thing you know, man, we started dropping these compilations and we had all kind of features. Everybody was on them all over Texas. Lifestyle was on there, South Park Mexican, just to name a few. We had Kid Frost from LA jump on them. A few of them. I don't know if you know who that is. He's from LA, Kid Frost. He
Yeah,
was
I know. Yeah, Joe.
yeah. So I mean, we was dropping them, man, until finally, man. We somebody got a hold of our stuff and we started dealing with a distribution company called Southwest Wholesale. I don't know if you remember that. If you know who that is.
Man, that sound familiar, man. That's so long ago, bro.
Yeah.
Shit.
So if you was distributing music, put it this way, in the South, everybody was going there. Cash Money,
Okay.
all of the New York people, California. If you was distributing music down here in the South, that's who you had to go through. Well, they got a hold of our stuff and started helping us out and started pushing our units, man. And if you from back in the days, it ain't like now. Back then we had to literally go in the streets and start selling our stuff and get awarded by SoundScan, man. You know what
Uh huh.
I mean?
I'm glad. I'm glad you just mentioned that because that's another thing I wanted to touch on, man. Mixtapes. You know what I
Oh,
mean? I feel like, man, we need to make mixtapes popular again, man. Normalize mixtapes. Normalize getting in that streets and like my wife done sold 1,000 copies out of her trunk. You know what I mean?
nice,
Like, we need
nice.
to bring that back, man. But this technology, you know what I mean? It's just make something, throw it up online. You know what I mean? How
Yeah,
you feel about that, man? The difference in hustling from the '90s and early 2000s compared to now.
yeah, man. It's something else, man. Cause it seemed like it's easier, but to us older cats, man, it's a lot different from us because we so used to just going out to Sam Goodies or disc jockeys and sound waves and all that kind of stuff and put
Mm-hmm.
be friendly and be all up on your phone and all up on your laptop and you know what I mean. So it's kind of harder for us, but it's nice, man. It's nice to see because the youngsters. I mean, honestly, I would rather have them do it the way we do it so they can be humble. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But it don't show it to me. It doesn't show that they really out there hustling and busting like we was doing it. You know what I mean?
Nah, I definitely agree, man. And there's really no money in streaming. We all know that. You know what I mean? And that's why I
Yeah.
try, man. I got one younger cat, man. He's the artist out of Detroit, man, and he's slowly bringing back that mixtape vibe, man. He's out there literally making mixtapes is on the concrete. You know what I mean?
Nice, man. That's nice.
So yeah, I'm definitely loving that, man. I'm definitely loving that.
Mm.
let's continue on the whole hip hop aspect. With you being in the game so long, you, like I said, I mentioned earlier, you've seen so many different ways that the music industry has changed. Um, can you from when you started to now, do you think music is in good hands, or do you think it needs to?
That's a question, man. That's definitely a good question. Um, but unfortunately, times are gonna change, whether we like it or not. It's like that old saying they say, "Roll with me or get rolled over." You know what I mean? So unfortunately, we have to adapt, man. You know what I mean? And if your music can stand the test of time, hey, man, you in good hands, bro. I think it's okay. I think it's going
Yeah,
all right. I mean, I love creativity too, man. If you're an artist, I'm an artist, bro. Like if I feel like I'm gonna make a beat and I'm gonna rap, I'm gonna do it. But if I feel like I want to sing too, then I'm gonna do that too. So I'm an artist, so
yeah,
I love creativity. I definitely think it's an okay hands, man. It's all right. You just gotta adapt with the changes, man. Keep up with the Joneses, like they say, man.
yeah. Facts, big time fact. We're gonna get to another track. Before we do though, man, Dion made a good point. He said, and you get most of your money $8 to $10 on ECD. For real,
Real,
for
man.
real, for real.
You ain't lying, man.
Well, how much them pack of 100 CDs used to cost back in the day?
Man, dude, hey, I can tell you like this, man. My boy, it was my producer, still got like maybe 20 boxes of my CDs, man. And it's
Yeah,
like them joints are like 25 years old, man.
that's what's up. Hell yeah. We're gonna play the one you released in June. Which one? Which one? What's the name of this one?
This one right here is called a tear jerker.
Tear Jerker. All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the way you Versace on this one. You don't want to see nobody see you cry. Come on. A tear jerker for them eyes. A tear jerker for them eyes. A tear jerker for them eyes. I said da 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 da. Yeah, dear mama, I wanna say thank you for everything I did and everything that I done put you through. It's kind of hard for me to be the sentimental fool, but I can understand the way you feel because I feel it too. Daddy never gave a heck, he would never desert you, and I can't even explain the pain. A single mother try to keep her kids about the rain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's all the way live. Difficult times, but mama try to keep us all alive. Walking in a straight line and working 9 to 5. A queen bee that she protecting our hive. Trying to keep us out of trouble, tell us don't lie. You're always right beside through these tough times and tribulations. Lovers unconditionally, no matter the situation. The sky is the limit and the stars are destination. Keep a smile upon my face no matter what the heck we face. I love you, mama. A tear jerker for them eyes. A tear jerker for them eyes. A tear jerker for them eyes. I said da 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 da. A tear jerker for them eyes. A tear jerker for them eyes. A tear jerker for them eyes. I said da 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 da. You best believe that I'ma pass this knowledge to my kids. Make them understand that life is short, but make the best of it. Trouble's gonna come, it's up to you how you get rid of it. God gave you a life, so live to see what you gon' do with it. Life will knock you down, but you get up and start pursuing it. Dreams and aspirations, just keep on continue doing it. Never worry about when people always talking negative. Try to keep your chest out, remember there's a positive. Life is never easy, so prepare for what is coming. Keep your faith in God always, cause he's always controlling it. Daddy gonna give you all the word that mama taught me then. That way you can get through life and fight amongst this world and sin. It's up to you to make the choice on how you wanna live. Make sure that you humble and you always wanna try to get. Remember, try to stay away from all the selfishness. Daddy always gonna be there, I can guarantee you this. A tear jerker for them eyes. A tear jerker for them eyes. A tear jerker for them eyes. I said da 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 da. A tear jerker for them eyes. A tear jerker for them eyes. A tear jerker for them eyes. I said da 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 da. Just remember this. Rise coming for the smiles. Pain coming for joy. And the rain coming for the sun. Come on.
Tear jerker, man. That was definitely fly, man. We're gonna get to that in a minute. Let's get to these comments real quick.
All right, all right.
We got my guy Brett in the building. What's going down? He said, my big bro Jay, dope event at the Tiki Bar in Webster, man. I appreciate that, Brett, man. I appreciate you coming through, man. For real, for real. Yeah, that event was crazy, man. We had 19 plus artists perform, 2 comedians, man. Y'all definitely check it out. It's on YouTube and Facebook. I did a 4-hour live stream. I hosted the event. Big shout out to Royal Man with Urban Outfitters, Houston Rocco, PSK13, OZ the DJ, Low Rock Entertainment, man, putting all that together, man. We did our thing, man. I got another show coming in December. Y'all check it out. Let's see, Love My City. I'm a Screwston, Texas boy for life. I feel that. Hell yeah. Yeah, yeah. We got Cisco saying Greens Point in the building. Dion said that song was fire. Hell yeah. Let's talk about that song, man. How that song come about and what was the creative process when it came to making that track?
And that song right there, man, was my boy from So For Real Productions, man, shot me that and told me, man, I know you can write something to it, man. He's from Atlanta. Something to me, man, and I listened to it. The first thing I thought about was my mom's, man. And you know, the words, you know, that she gives me every now and then. You know, I started passing on all that knowledge to my children. Now my kids are already grown. My youngest is 20 years, about to be 21. But me passing on the knowledge that my mother gave me, passing it on to the kids so they can pass it on to their generation, going on and going on. That's how I came about it, man. And then it just flew like water. It just flowed like water, man.
Yeah, it's definitely fly, man. I like it, man. It got that laid back, you know what I mean, perfect flow to it, man. The beat go hard, you know what I mean. It's definitely I fuck with it. I can rock with it for sure.
Appreciate
Um,
it.
yeah, it's definitely fly, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. We just getting started, man. We got a few more songs we're gonna play, man. We're gonna be here for a minute. Tony said how we submit some music, man. Tony, go ahead and hit my email up recklesstalk718@gmail or send me a message on Facebook Messenger and I'll listen to it. If I rock with it, man, we'll get it. We'll get you in rotation for the early morning mix every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning. Yeah, man, this what's up, man. Let's finish these comments. Brett said I went to the barbecue spot at Alvin yesterday. It was fucking good. Yo, big shout outs, man. Something Real Barbecue. Y'all check it out. 2111 South Gordon Street. Best barbecue in Texas. For real, for real. Big shout outs. ATL in the house, but holding it down for Screwston already. Love you, son. You got this. All right, man, that's what's up, man. I appreciate all the love, man. If y'all enjoying this, y'all rocking with us, man. Y'all go ahead. If you're watching on Facebook, go ahead and share, man. If you watching on YouTube, man, I appreciate y'all. Hit that like and subscribe button. If you listen to us on YouTube Music, man, I know y'all too busy, y'all can't watch us, but y'all listen to us wherever you go. My podcast goes. I appreciate every single one of y'all, for real, for real. Let's get back to it. Man, what's some of your more memorable performances throughout your career?
Man, the old shows back in the Gap were the best, man. Like I can tell you like this, when we was doing the Texas tour, man, when we was all coming up with Dope House and South Park and them, man, we had the most fun, man, on them tours, man, all over Texas, everywhere. You know, cause Texas, man, I'm a Texas boy. You know what I mean, man?
Yeah.
Just seeing every part of Texas, man, those were my most memorable shows, man. I've done shows everywhere else. I've done shows in the Carolinas. I've been to Cali a few times, New York, but ain't nothing like Texas. You feel me?
Hell yeah, I can dig it. I can dig it. Hell yeah, that's what's up, man. Where would you say is been your favorite venue to perform at?
Man, I like the smaller ones, bro. The smaller, they more liver. I mean, you know what I mean? It put you put you put your feet back on the ground, man. You know what I mean? The smallest venues are my favorite, man.
Yeah, yeah, I can dig it, man. Hell yeah, man, I dig it. Um, let's talk about your first time performing, man. How did that go?
Man, the very first time I performed, man, other than when I became a rapper, official rapper, we used to do skating rings.
Okay.
Yeah, man, we did I believe it was Trade Wind skating ring in the north side, and I think it was in Acres Homes. Very first time we performed in front of a bunch of kids, man. And I remember that day like it was yesterday, man, because we would, we would just, I just had made 20, 21, something like that. But was like, God, dog, we got to rap in front of all these kids. So it was just crazy, man. It was definitely something for the books, man.
Yeah, that's what's up. Cisco's in the comments. He asking when's your next show?
My next show. Right now, man, I'm not even concentrating on any shows right now. I'm focused on this music, doing these videos. I'm about to get ready to shoot a video here in a couple weeks. It's gonna be at Magic Studios on the north side in Greenspoint area. But right now I'm not focused on shows right now, man. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm trying to get I'm trying to get my gun loaded, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Talking about music, man. How did that Understand Me come about with you and COOLI BOOLI?
Oh man, right.
How's it working with him?
Oh, how did I hook up with COOLI, man? I hooked up with COOLI because I was a fan of COOLI, man.
Yeah.
I saw COOLI doing his thing, man. And initially, here's what happened, man. The song was initially it was supposed to be this cat from I don't know if you remember that group Lifestyle from back in the day.
Back in the 90s, late 90s.
It was it was late 90s, early 2000s.
Okay.
So initially it was supposed to be a dude named Tommy G from Lifestyle. He was supposed to be on that track. Because I saw, every time you're on Facebook, you're looking at people's lives and stuff, and I see how he was with his lady, and I'm like, damn, this guy, because the song was about writing it to your lady, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So when I saw him on Facebook, I'm like, damn, he'd be perfect to write this song. So I was trying to get him on it, and he sung me some lyrics, and he kept procrastinating, man. I'm like, yo, man, I'm trying to drop this shit like now.
Yeah.
And at the meantime, I'm looking at COOLI BOOLI shit start popping up on my timeline. I'm like, man, yo, I seen him and his girl rocking that shit. Him and Rain Love, shout out to them. So I see him rocking. I'm like, man, this dude would be perfect to jump on my shit.
Yo,
so I hit him up. Man, I hit him up on Messenger. He hit me back up, real in the motherfucker, man. Man, I tell you like this, COOLI probably one of the realest motherfuckers I ever met, man.
Yo,
like, hey, man, I got you. Motherfucker jumped on that shit, man. I heard it. I'm like, God, dog. I said, guess what? You better be ready because next week we shooting the video. And we shot the video. The rest is history, man. Everybody likes it now, man.
Yo, you know what's crazy, man? You just said some real shit. Because the way you just explained COOLI and Rain, you sound the excitement, the way you the real what you said about them, you sound just like me, bro. When I explained them, you know what I mean? Because they vibe is A1. You know what I mean? They was on my show, bro. Like same thing. I hit them up. You know what I mean? I'm a fan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like, let me send him an email. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
And he hit me up, yo, let's do it, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? We did an interview, man. It was dope. You know what I mean? Big shout out to him and Rain, man. They
peep this, fam. Say, Jay, here's the thing. We friends now. Him and his wife and my wife, they like good best friends. Me and COOLI shoot this. Now we hang out.
They
all go-to couple, bro.
Yeah. Fact, that's one thing, man. He's so down to earth. He's so down to earth. You know what I mean? Like he's humble as can be. And it's the same thing. You know what I mean? Him, his wife and my wife and me and him. You know what I mean? Like he a cool dude, man. Super cool dude, man.
But anyway, he says like me because like I got a circle of friends, bro. Like I don't really fuck with a bunch of people. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't fuck with too much people, but man, COOLI right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts. Big time facts. Let's see. Dion said COOLI live as hell. And they said y'all did a great collab. Yo, facts, big time for real. Y'all really did.
Yeah, it's not
really did.
Climbing. That song is climbing too, man. It's moving. Honestly, I didn't think it was gonna move like it's moving, bro.
Yeah, y'all getting a lot of airplay. A lot of airplay. It's all over. So yeah, that's definitely yeah. Talking about artists, man. Who's some of your favorite artists that you got on your playlist?
Man, who I listen to, man. You know what, dog? I ain't gonna say like the same old cliche everybody say, pop, big, EPMD. I'm a fan of all music, man. If you riding with me in my Tahoe, bro, you gonna listen to some Frankie Beverly and Mays. You know what I'm saying? You gonna listen to nothing but classic R&B, bro. That's what I listen to.
Yeah,
folks music. Hey, man.
I definitely rock with it. Man, let's go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and play another track. We about to play some unreleased music. You know what I mean? So y'all gonna hear it first right here with your boy Reckless on the Reckless Talk podcast, man. Exclusive right here. Oh shit. All right. This is what's the name of this one? I know it's featuring Young Noble.
Yeah, this one right here. I wrote this song right in the middle of the pandemic, and never released it. And I started to initially it was supposed to be Fiend from No Limit because I've been knowing them for a minute too. But Fiend, man, he was busy in the mug, man. He like, man, I could, but it's gonna be a while before I get it. Then I've been friends with the Outlaws for a minute. And I hit Young Noble up on Twitter. He hit me back and like, send me the track. I sent him the track and he liked it. He's like, man, yo, I want a piece of it. So I put him on there. And it's about, what we did was we sampled an old song, Give It a Night, that George Benson track, and we redid it, and then I threw Noble on it. Man, the song is fire, man. And I should have released it right when the pandemic hit, man, but I was kind of iffy on it because as far as clearance goes, sampling, whatnot, now I don't even care. And I'm going to drop it because, Young Noble, man, he's a legend, man. I don't know if you're a Young Noble fan, but, man, you listen to some of his music, man, it's like he's one of the outlaws that got some motherfucking fire, bro.
Yeah, straight lyricist. Man, this ain't that, man. Unreleased. Heard first on the Reckless Talk podcast. Let's go.
Yeah. Woo. Fuck this COVID-19 shit. Let's get it, man. Yo, we out of quarantine, now it's time to ball. Get back to the normal things and party till we fall. Jump up in the right name, we looking clean, man. Looking for somewhere that we can finally spread our wings, man. This ain't at home shit really got me going out. I just wanna get back to the club where they be shaking butts. It's gonna be hard to try to crack the social distancing when I've been locked up in the house, missing and reminiscing. So with that being said, it's time for me to shake a leg. Pick up all my partners cause I know they tired of in the bed. No more hibernation, Zoom conversations. It's time for us to pop the bottle, send me all across the nation. Let's get it poppin', man. Back to the dropping name. Forget about the problems, politics, and what they talking in. Let's do it right. Let's do it till we finish tight. Like George B said, give me just one night. Music in the air, lots of champagne everywhere. Just give me the night. Music in the air, lots of champagne everywhere. Just give me the night. Yeah. Just give it a light. We thuggin' tonight, pass me the light. Young Noble and JLoc, yeah, this thing a vibe. We gon' ride till the wheels fall off. Born outlaws, probably ain't evolved, let's paper involved. I should give your baby mama a call. Tell her slide through, tell her homegirls they should pull up too. We got the drink and the smoke, what you need, what you want, what you working with. Bounce that thing, but don't be hurting it. Yeah, we getting money, baby, certainly. I never been the type to floss, I keep it low key. You know me, Young Noble be the Pope. Pay attention, little nigga, I can show you the ropes. I've been doing this for a long time. Way back when I had the flat top on the block bumping long times. Give me all my paper and respect. Label the young vet, you now rocking with the best. Come on. Music in the air, lots of champagne everywhere. Just give it a night.
Stop playing.
Music in the air, lots of champagne everywhere. Just give it a night. Yeah. Just give it a night.
Man, hold up.
Yeah.
Man, hold up, man. We got everybody in the comments going on right now. Like, everybody in the comments, man. Yo, we got LMFJ in the motherfucking building. What's going down, my guy? One of the top DJs in the country. One of the top beat makers. Man, what's going down? He said, what's poppin', JLoc and J? Lee C said, man, it's fire. Cisco said, what was your inspiration for this jam? Dion said, hold up, I hear you, bro. That song is a banger, need a video. Let's go. What y'all think about that, man? Hear it first, man, right here on the Reckless Talk podcast. Let's do it. Man, hold up.
Yeah, I'm excited. I love that track, dude. Like, and I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I ain't never showed it to nobody other than my circle. Today's the first day that everybody heard it, man. You know what I mean?
Man, it's dope. It's dope, man. We definitely gonna put it in the rotation tomorrow, man. Y'all make sure y'all catch the early morning mix with your boy Reckless, man, from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. Central Time every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, man. We definitely gonna put that in rotation tomorrow for sure.
Appreciate that.
Man, hold up. Cisco asked, well, what was the inspiration for this jam? Let's definitely hear that.
Man, the inspiration for that one, man, is crazy because you already know the pandemic had hit and everybody was staying home. You couldn't go nowhere, and we were actually partying in the garage. So in the daytime, my garage was a gym, and at nighttime it was the motherfucking club. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm pretty sure everybody can relate to that shit because everybody was doing it. So, man,
Yeah.
and I'm tired of this shit. I'm like, man, I need to get up in the studio. And then when that was happening, I ain't had a lab at the house, so I had to go record it somewhere. And not a lot of studios were open because of the pandemic. But
Yeah.
I found one that I used to record back in the days called Anarchy Studios. Shout out to Anarchy Studios, man. But I found one and they said, come on in, just wear a mask. I'm like, shit, I'm gonna wear a mask. I gotta get on that mic, man.
Hell yeah,
But yeah,
that was dope, man. That was dope. That was dope. Talking about dope music, man. What was your reaction the first time you heard your music on the radio?
oh man, it's crazy when I heard my shit on the radio, dude. Like, man, I remember my mom's had she had like a 1995 Ford Tempo. I mean, the ugliest car you could see in the world, where they had a tape deck and everything. I remember her sending me sending me somewhere to go get something to eat. I'm like, all right, I'm going. So I'm riding this old bucket, jamming on the station, and the next thing you know, they played it on one of those pumper to dumper type situations.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And they got nothing but good reviews. Not one. We didn't get one. We didn't get not one bad review. And I
Yeah,
heard point man driving, man. I didn't want to get out that car, bro. Like I already had forgot I was on a mission to go get some damn chicken from Hearts and shit. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, just like that, it just felt so good. And then after that, man, they started putting it on rotation. So I was already getting tired of hearing that motherfucker on the radio. Like, damn, I couldn't turn on the station without my shit being on the radio. And I was already tired of it. I'm like, damn, I kept the radio off, man.
Hell yeah, that's dope, man. That's super dope. Man, let's talk about balance, man. How do you balance your personal life, with your family and your career as an artist?
Shit, man. You know what, man? Just like you said, balance, bro. I do everything from working at a 9 to 5, working out, partying when you want to party. You know what I'm saying? It's called balance, bro. Just balance it out. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
right, it's all right here.
yeah. That's what Cisco got another question, man. I like these questions you got. What do you have in the works now that we can look forward to?
Oh man, look at that. My boy, man, he just laced the segue. So what I was gonna tell you, man, about that trap stuff I was telling you about. So now I'm working on and I hope that I'm the only one that's doing it because like I said, I told you earlier I should trademark it. I'm working on something called a trap ballad. So what it is it's some trap music, but with some singing on it. Like I said, I've always been an artist that I want to try new things, and now I want to try doing the singing. One day I was singing something on the radio, and my lady was like, "Man, you know what? You got a good singing voice. You got to sing." And I'm like, "Man, I ain't no singing, man. I ain't no singing." But then I started doing it more and more, and next thing you know, I was at a studio one time, and I'm like the worst. I'm like the worst. I'm an engineer's nightmare when they charge you $50 an hour, and I go in that bitch and only do 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah,
mad as hell because I ain't even do that hour. So I remember it was a 200. I think it was a $200 minimum or some shit like that. And I go, well, tell you what, man, I'm gonna knock it out. And I'm gonna still pay you the money. But then he's like, you sure you ain't got? And I finished the shit like in 30 minutes. I'm in and out the studio. When I go to the studio, I'm in it. I'm knocking out and gone. But
yeah,
I still had 3.5 hours left. And he's like, you sure you don't want to try nothing else? And I go, well, you know what? My boy, shout out to Spectacular, Hungry Records. He sent me a track that was supposed to be like an intro. And I go, no, I could do something to this. So I just started freestyling in the studio singing. And little did I know the engineer recorded that sucker, man. And I'm like, play that shit back. He played it back, and I'm like, oh shit, that shit sound good. And,
Yo,
and now it's called the song that I wanted you to play was called I Want You to Be My Girl, and
all right.
it's a trap ballad, man. I'm calling it a trap ballad.
That's the one you emailed me, right?
Yeah, that's the one I emailed you.
All right. Well, I'm gonna pull that up, man. Man, you've been doing this 25 plus years, man. How do you still stay pushing, man, and keep that energy?
The love of it, bro. I mean, the love of it, man. You know what I mean? You know, people love fishing. People
Yeah,
love, people love skydiving. People love, you know what I mean? I'm just passionate about it, man. I mean, that's my passion. I eat, shit, sleep music, bro. Like it's just been a passion. It's never leave me, no matter how old I get.
yeah,
Motherfuckers what gets me mad is there's a lot of motherfuckers will be like, well, man, if you and your once you get in your 40s and your 50s, you should stop. I'm like, nah, motherfucker. If you want to feel old, you can go ahead and feel old. I don't. I'm gonna keep on doing my eyes stay shut. You feel me?
yeah. Man, what would be an artist that you would want to work with?
Oh shoot, man. I'd like to work with some of them new cats, man. I'm a real right now. I'm starting to dig that dude. Who is it? Benny the Butcher. I like that cat, man.
Yeah, yeah.
That cat to go hard right there, man.
Nah, I definitely agree. I definitely agree. Man, there's so many, man. So many artists coming out, man. Some young, hungry artists for
Yeah,
real.
yeah.
Cisco said anyone from the old school.
Anyone that I would like to work with from the old school?
Yeah,
Man. I'd like to do another track with SPM if he gets out. You know what I'm saying? Because I done did like 3 songs with that dude, man, and I released 2 of them, but didn't release one of them. I think I sent you that one too.
okay.
Yeah, because man, that dude still got some fire in him, man. I know he's recording from behind bars and shit, but he still got some fire. That dude's still making money, man.
Yeah. Let me see if I can pull this song up real quick. Let's see.
That's a trap ballad.
That's gonna be the. Man, you sent me so many songs.
Yeah, I know it, huh? You know what, Jay, man? Jay, I got a catalog, man, that sometimes I don't even know what to play, man.
Yeah, cause I ain't get that email. I ain't get that email, but yeah, I'm looking for the one you want me to play.
I know a message I sent it to you was called Chocolate Hershey.
Yeah, I don't know why it didn't come in.
Damn, it's all
Man, what
good,
what
man.
advice what advice would you give to any up and coming artists, the next generation? What
I,
what advice would you give them for this music game?
I knew you was gonna ask that, and I was thinking about this shit all day because I know you're gonna ask me. I said, and I ain't want to preach to anybody, man, but I'm gonna tell you just like this. I'm gonna be real in the motherfucker, and I'm gonna keep it short and simple and plain, bro.
Yeah,
Quit your day job. And if you ain't got one, get one.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
Mm,
And I got one more question before we end this interview, and then we're gonna go ahead and play that song. I found the song you emailed me, so we good.
okay.
Um, man, all these years, man. You've been going at it, man. You still got that fire. Well, what is that that you like to say to your fans and all your supporters throughout all these years? Your
Man,
family.
thank you. Thank you for still embracing my music, man. I mean, that's the biggest reward. That's the biggest reward to still have a fan base, man, because I mean, you every day every year that goes by, you get older and you start thinking, I wonder if they still want to hear my shit. You know what I mean? I wonder if my fans
Mhm.
want to still hear me talk shit. You know what I mean?
Real shit.
Yeah.
Nah, that's real though. All right, before we go ahead and get into this last song and close this interview, let's talk about it a little bit. How did it come about, and what was the inspiration for this?
Okay, is this the trap ballad?
Yeah.
Okay, the trap ballad, man, is what we were talking about earlier, man. I got in the studio and had still 3.5 hours to do another song, and I started thinking to myself like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try to put it on a record. So then I started writing like a love type song. You know what I'm saying? And the name of the song is called "I Want You to Be My Girl." Man, I just wrote it. It came out smooth. Wrote it right then and there in the studio. Actually, if you really want to know the truth, I freestyled it, but it doesn't sound like it. So I remember freestyling the shit and having to go back and then listening to it and writing the shit down. You know what I mean? So I can remember what the fuck I said. But
Yeah.
we recorded it, man, and it came out nice, man. And right exclusively, you guys gonna be the first to hear it because the only ones that's heard it is here in my circle. But
Yeah.
everybody else nobody majorly hasn't heard this song yet, man.
Man, let's do it, man. We got another exclusive, you know what I mean? Trap ballad. Her
Trap
first.
ballad, JLoc singing.
Let's do it, man. Her first on the Reckless Talk podcast.
For the females.
Hold on, let me get it. We getting there. Hold up, we getting there.
I know the ladies gonna like it, man.
Let me pull it back up.
It's them bed sheet music, man.
There you go. That baby making music. Y'all ready for this?
Yeah.
Yeah, they gon' trip on this one, Speak. It's that grown folks music, man. Come on. I want you to be my girl. 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 I know sometimes when I be looking at you, girl, you drive me wild. I want you to be my girl, playing in the seats forever, baby. You make me smile. I want you to be my girl, 'cause I can't see me without you. Won't you be my girl? Yeah, yeah. Won't you be my girl? You make me feel so very special. Oh, won't you be my girl? Yeah. I want you to be my girl. 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 Baby, 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 baby. You're driving me crazy, 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 crazy. I said, baby, 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 baby. You're driving me crazy, 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 crazy. 'Cause when the lights go out, it's you and me. We both together seductively. You turning me on. Yeah, baby. You turning me on. And won't you be my girl? Yeah. I want you to be my girl. 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 Yeah. right out.
Man, hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up. Man, what y'all think about that, man? Y'all still in here? Let's what y'all think about that, man? Cisco asked, what Cisco asked you? Let's see, he asked a while back if you got a show coming up or some shit. We having the works now that we can look forward to. You know what we need. You know what we need, man.
What's that? What's that?
We need Cisco. I think we need to get him in the lineup for my event in December, man. What you
Yo,
think, man? We need him on stage, huh?
I'm down with it, man. I'm down
I
with it.
believe we do, man.
Hey, man,
Um,
check this here, Jay, man. I support you big time, man. I support you big time, and it'll be more than an honor, man. It'll be more than an honor, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, man, you're doing your thing, and ain't a lot of people doing what you do, you know, for the artists coming up in Houston, man.
Man, I appreciate that, brother. I really do, man. For real, for real. In saying that, excuse me. But we gonna go ahead and end this episode, man. Everybody watching, man, I appreciate y'all, man. We are live on YouTube, YouTube Music, and Facebook. Man, y'all go ahead if you're on Facebook, man. If y'all enjoyed this episode, man, go ahead and share. Sharing is free. I promise sharing is free. If you on YouTube, man, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button for your boy. Go hit some buzzer right there. It's gonna be somewhere over there. Y'all hit that. You know what I mean? It's a little bell, so get notifications. You know what I mean? When I go live or I do little videos and stuff. Man, I appreciate every single one of y'all. Yo, my God, I appreciate you, man. Let's get this man his flowers while he's still here, man. For real. These pioneers are paved the way for these artists that's out now, and for artists that's doing their thing, man. Like I mentioned in the beginning of the episode, it's unfortunate, man. All these OGs in the game, man, and from the South and from Texas, man. Yeah, y'all didn't get that global love that y'all deserved back in the day, man. Like how the East Coast and the West Coast got it. You know what I mean? So big ups to y'all, man. I appreciate everything you do for the culture, man. For real, for real.
Man, appreciate you. Keep doing your thing, Jay.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Yo, we out of here, man. This is episode 84, kicking it with Pioneer, my guy. My guy JLoc, man. I appreciate you, brother. Man, y'all check it out. We got Lady Lunatic coming up Tuesday at 7 p.m. Y'all check it out, man. It's gonna be live. Lady Lunatic, she one of the livest female MCs coming out of Texas right now. And then Wednesday we got, man, that boy Reese Creative Comedy. Y'all check it out. That's gonna be epic. I appreciate y'all. H-Town.